receptive of, how do I feel when I'm with this person? And something that I really recommend for anyone is even just doing that as an inventory exercise after you spend time with someone. How do I feel inside right now? How did that interaction, how am I feeling in this moment from that interaction? And not judging it, not labeling it, but giving yourself an opportunity to tap in and see how that experience is within you. And that's usually a really good gauge of people that you want to spend more time with and people you want to spend less time with. Trusting yourself, and part of that is that feminine intuitive energy, but also just validating our own internal experience instead of constantly looking around us and saying, well, how do you feel about that person?
Yes. And so often I would try and find a logical response instead of listening to that intuition telling me, this is not good for you. I knew 100%, and I always know when you're with that person. That's the question you've got to ask yourself.
So the way that I discern between the two, because it's very valid and I think they do get really confusing, is your intuition is always in the present moment and it's a felt truth. It's usually in the body. It's usually something that we can't intellectualize. Whereas those anxious thoughts are triggered usually from past experiences or a future upcoming experience, and it's the dialogue of the mind constantly reinforcing itself. Intuition is in the moment. It's usually quick. It's felt. It's a feeling. It's a physical feeling. It's a knowing. Whereas that fearful mind is, I am thinking this consciously, it's of the past or of the future. So those are the two kind of buckets that I place it within, because it is difficult to discern. And I think we almost gaslight ourselves. Intuitively, for each of us, we do know the difference. So sitting with ourselves, and it's a practice of mine that I do daily, is really sitting with myself and asking, how do you feel today? What's happening in my body?
Wow.
What's the climate of my mind like? And I think this role of an observer is really helpful to understand that we are a human being having an experience, and we're observing that experience, and we're narrating that experience right in the mind. Having that level of separation is very helpful, and creating those practices that allow us to tap into the body and to tap into the intuition are really powerful.